Ahoy, landlubbers! It's me, your Captain Vasco speaking, and I am definitely not a hobgoblin. I don't know why you'd even ask that. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. It is Saturday, April the 25th of the 2020th year in the ad calendar. Hashtag not an ad stream. Um, so if you weren't here with us last night, you got some catching up to do. Things had been going relatively smoothly for the majority of this run. We had like 1 week where we had to abandon a couple of fledgling heroes because they were just so over encumbered with stress and disease that it just didn't make sense to invest our meager fortune on it. But so last night we attempted to battle the hag and virtually just low rolled every possible result. And even though we got her in like spitting distance of finishing her off, things just went so far south, and we lost 3 of our 4 party members, including, I'll bring this up for this, including fan favorite Quee! Rest in peace, Quee. And also one of my beloved arbalists. You know how important they are to me. And in addition to that, we also lost some very valuable trinkets, including our 1 ancestral scroll that improved stress healing, which I had gotten a lot of use out of, and I'm very sad to see that gone, as well as some of our beloved heroes. So, truly, it was a great loss, and I'm very upset about this. But all we can do, just as in real life, under these COVID-19 lockdown quarantine conditions, all we can do is try to carry on and survive. And that is what we will do together here tonight. It's true, I'm definitely not the Green Goblin. I look nothing like Willem Dafoe. Whether in Spider-Man or in Beyond Two Souls, a game you didn't think about until just now and are upset that you remembered existed. As always, there's a secret Squirtle in place somewhere on this couch. See if you can figure out where it's at. And last order of business, repost it in chat, even though I'm fairly certain everyone here has already voted in the poll. But for those watching live, we are trying to evaluate what the most popular emotes are from my set of Twitch emotes so that I can make sure to make them most accessible to those of you who are generous enough to support the stream in ways other than just hanging out, and that's already more than I can ask for. So, thanks to all of you. And I'll bring that up again if anyone has questions about the emotes in the poll. The rest can be seen pretty easily on Twitch right now because they're all uploaded. Jeff, rest in peace, Quee! Everyone, real quick, can we just get some Fs to pay respect in chat? Like, it's just... Last night was a tragedy. It was a real tragedy. That's all it was. It was a tragedy. Okay? Nothing but memes from games we've already played. Anime, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. How are you doing today on this Saturday? We're about to get started. We're already recording, so I'm talking differently. I don't know if you noticed this. There's like an on switch. It's difficult. I think it's genuinely, and I don't want to like overplay how difficult it is to play video games for the internet, but like, I think it is underappreciated that there is a skill set to like performing in this way that isn't simply acting. Some people get it, some people don't. I respect that, but if you haven't thought about it, it actually takes some energy and some doing. Yeah, we're all set up to start with a different boss fight, not the hag. Not the hag. But we're going to take on the Siren, who's offering us the Book of Don't Be Stressed that also doesn't increase our death blow resist, which this would have been a nice thing to have before. But it's also a level 1 dungeon for some of our low-level heroes, which you see across the bottom of your screen. We have Quincy Longbottom III, Pamela Anderson, Derp, and Occultess. And that's 3 level 2 heroes, and Occultess is merely level 1. We're going into the Cove, which we've spent the least time in, and I'm probably least familiar with, outside of the Darkest Dungeon. And yes, we are out for revenge. But first, we must lick our wounds, we must obtain more deeds, and hopefully, weird eldritch force is willing, we'll get enough deeds to... I'd really like to upgrade, I did one of them, right? I think I upgraded armor smithing, so I think I just have to upgrade weaponsmithing, and then I need some additional separate resources to upgrade what is it called? Like the guild master training, and then at that point we can get level 3 heroes sometimes from the stagecoach, and that's gonna be very exciting. Welcome Demolition. It's going alright so far. We're just about to get started. We're going to take on the Siren. Wish me luck. I definitely need it. So with this group of heroes, we get a free shovel, some free medicinal herbs. Still not sure who gives these, since it's apparently more than one character type. So where do the bandages come from? I guess Arbalest? I thought a different one gave you those. But Arbalest having bandages makes sense. What doesn't make sense is that the bandage healing move that the Arbalest has doesn't stop bleeding. That makes no sense to me. Welcome, Cotillion. I hope you're doing well today. So this is a medium, and also it's the Cove, where I know shovels are, like, relevant. Also, we have an event in effect where it's 50% prices on all supplies. So I'm gonna buy a full stack of shovels, which we've recently learned is 4 shovels. I'm gonna get, like, 2 more medicinal herbs. Like, I think in the hallways you can get, like, locked chests. So I'll bring, like, they're half price. I'll bring 3 keys. I never did get my secret room fixed last night. It was rough. Do I need more? I think holy water's a thing here, right? Let's buy, like, a holy water, an anti-venom, and another bandage. And then we'll get... this team has no real stress healers, so I'm gonna bring 20 total food, is usually how I do that. And then for torches... I always overdo it on torches, but it's kind of just how I like it. Alright, that should be everything. We haven't had a grave robber in ages.
My lofty position wasn't always accompanied by the fear of office. And there was a time when I could walk the streets or raise a glass in the tavern without concern for molestation.
Well, we really gotta fix up the Hamlet if that's a problem.
One precocious village waif made it her hobby to shadow my every errand. It was charming then, troublesome later.
Charming then, troublesome later feels like a really savvy observation of someone's relationship woes. Will ever be named Mullervander? If we come across another one, perhaps.
I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
Look at this long hallway. Well, I appreciate this not being the worst possible dungeon configuration. We've been seeing that a lot lately. I think currently both of our lepers are named. If you'd like, I can refund that and you can rename one of them, or we can wait until we come across one. Up to you, Anime. Because I figured out how to refund. I think I just reject it, and then I think you get the points back. I'm pretty sure that works that way. Only one way to go. It's south. Immediate battle. Okay, so not only does the thrown dagger do more damage against blighted enemies, but we gave a trinket to this grave robber named Pamela Anderson that lets her do more damage to blighted enemies. So we're going to start by... Actually, which of these does straight up more damage? Because I think Arbalest and Grave Robber are probably just going to team up and kill the back one. So I should probably just do maximum damage. Thrown Dagger is minus 10% damage mod? Plus 10% crit? Wow, Thrown Dagger is pretty rad. I was like basically dead already. Don't do it. Okay, did not get diseased. Good. Okay, he can kill him in one shot. Love the jellyfish. I'm concerned about it. Oh, look at that. The occultist killed the jellyfish.
Destroy.
Right. This particular Arbalest can't do anything to the first one. Because I don't have Blind Fire or Bola, I think, are the two that hit first position. I did it. gargling grab. Ew. No thanks? No thanks. Wow, Grave Robber has, like, pretty hard-hitting moves, actually. I guess Grave Robber just has, like... It kind of seems like an average damage output for this level. Huh. Yeah, take that critical 1 damage, idiot. Okay, well... guess I'll just heal. Going well.
Inspiration.
No,
and
don't...
improvement.
I'm glad so many of them dodged that, but I wish the leper could have gone first. That was sort of...
Push on to the task's end.
Well, let's just hope that's the worst thing that happens in this dungeon. Oh look, a blockage.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Pretty sure when you're in the cove, the only thing he ever says is another mariner, another misfortune. I didn't say anything that time. Usually he does. Torch. It's not such a bad group. Darn, I really wanted that to hit. Base damage is minus a third. Yeah, it's not gonna do very much. I could also minus 50 for like up to 4 damage. That doesn't really do it either. Vulnerability Hex. She's marked now.
Obliterated.
Ah, now they're doing damage. Gotta stack some blade on this guy with the high protection stat. Good dodge. Guess I could just heal. There we go.
Annihilated.
I think I should probably mark this guy. So if I do Throne Dagger at this guy, I should do like a bunch of extra damage. High protection, I guess, interrupts that. But considering his health total, it seems like that was a pretty good hit. Can't hit that position. So I can mark him or heal. I guess I will heal. Completely excessive healing, but also bleed. Thus is the way of the occultist. That's a good hit. Pretty sure he's dead now. Darn. I was hoping I could get that past his thing, set up for next turn.
Death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Get blighted! Darn. Feel better.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Probably not gonna keep either of those stacks of weird gemstones, probably. Hey, scouting. Secret room? Probably not gonna go down that branching path. Might come back to it later, but I just don't feel like that's worth it. In the meantime... Key... Deeds? Yeah.
A handsome
There's
reward.
a lot of crests.
For a task well performed.
Tell you what, I think I'll split the difference here. I'll leave this onyx that there's like a decent chance not to end up stacking and is only worth 500. But I'll also leave these 4 crests because, like, right now I think everything else is more valuable to me. So. Oh, it's coral. Coral's good. Does coral... I feel like coral just does, like, anti-stress things, but it might do something else good. I will have the leper touch the coral. Wait, I thought coral was always good. Well, that didn't do the thing. Hey, Cat, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? I thought coral was always good. Every time I've touched coral so far, it's been good. How would coral betray me like this? Uh-oh. Okay. Fair indeed. Oh, right. This guy's like, yeah, he likes to steal garbage. Crap, I gotta get rid of that. Really hate Kleptomaniac. It's a really irritating ability. No, Sarah, I'm upset about the coral too. I thought coral was just nice.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Yeah, trinkets and baubles.
Paid for in blood.
Yeah, definitely paid for that in blood. Just opened that sack right up and bled into it or something. I don't know.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not
come
the
on.
rule.
There's still booty inside. Ah, it was deeds. Ah, this grave robber. That's horrible. I needed those. Needed those deeds. They were good deeds. Yeah, eat food, I don't care. See if I care. I got a shovel for that clam. Yeah, I thought about that before I said it, but I still said it. I'm not actually sure which one of these is worse. I think it's the fish one? I think it's the fish one. I really wanted him to go first so she could snipe a marked target, but I wanted to give her the minus dodge debuff, which is the one the occultist has instead. Medicinal herbs to the coral? Wait, if you use medicinal herbs on the coral, it gets rid of a negative quirk? That's like the most confusing sentence using English words I've heard in a very long time. So this should kill this one.
Their formation is broken.
And then, really hoping that... Dude. Of course they're all gonna go quickly on the turn where, like, if I killed them, it would just be fun. There we go.
Destroyed.
Man, Aaron only did stress damage. Okay, his is... yeah, his is dodge. It doesn't strongly matter. Yeah, I don't think I would ever think to try medicinal herbs on coral. Like, that, like, flavor-wise, that's just tremendously confusing. Usually you only apply medicinal herbs to, like, things you might be able to eat. I don't think you can eat coral. I mean, like, technically you probably could, but, like, I don't imagine it has a lot of nutritional value, and I don't think the human digestion system is made for that.
A singular strike.
Oh, come on, he seriously survived that? What a joke. Get out of here. Heal yourself. He's gonna die when he takes a turn, so I'm definitely just gonna, like, try and de-stress a negligible amount. I like the art on this one.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Some food. It still stacks.
If only treasure could staunch the
50
flow
gold,
of
huh?
otherworldly corruption.
Might just leave that here for now. It's like 50 gold. Oh, I know exactly what's about to happen. Oh, it didn't happen. Ah, that'd be why. It doesn't have deeds, it has nothing, so I can have nothing. I wanted those deeds. Don't really want this onyx. I have a guess where the siren might be. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I think I have an idea. I don't need, like, all these torches.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Honestly, I'll probably save the camping for, like, after the boss to see if I can de-stress at all. I haven't paid attention to camping skills. Like, some of these characters have gone on 1 to 0 missions. Every single time, huh? Well, that's what happens when you don't let me use my shovel. Sounds like a weird threat. Oh, scouting. Hey, hey, look at that! Of course, the last time we found a secret room on a boss run, it was extremely ill-fated, but, you know, it'll be fine. Okay, so, keeping in mind what was said to me, gonna apply some herbs to this coral and see if it gets rid of kleptomania. Wow. Wow. I mean, it would have been nice if that happened, like, way earlier, but I'm still gonna take that as a pretty good win. I was gonna spend some money on that back in town. Instead, it was like 200 bucks. Coral OP. Hey, does anyone know how traps work? Whoa. Grave Robber knows how traps work. Hey, Pam Anderson, would you stop this? Thanks. Appreciate it. Come back for this later. Apply shovel.
Another mariner?
Another misfortune.
Another misfortune.
Yeah, isn't that, like, that is legitimately kind of broken. Like, guaranteed, like, curio interaction with, like, a not extremely rare curio to remove a negative quirk, like, that's pretty good. There's not a lot of, like, guaranteed value to that extent in this game. Well, I know who my target is. Am I a fast enough dude to decimate him? Let's find out together. Yep. I like that the Arbalest seems to be British. It doesn't seem significant to me in any way, but I like it. It's pretty well healed. Oh, I just can't hit this position out of... Maybe if I get a double critical hit, I'll deal 2 damage to this guy. Yeah, it's true. Like, I think there's at least one other, like, uncommon-ish curio, like, in Cove Hallways. Like, the fish corpse that you would use medicinal herbs on? So, like, it's not even, like, a wild thing to bring with you, like, regardless. Guess I could heal one of them. Excessive healing. Now it's probably dead. Yeah,
Slowly,
looks like it.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Here's something I wanted to say today about Darkest Dungeon. So, like, last night, that whole Arbalest stew situation was extremely upsetting. It was, like, very, very frustrating. But, like, the fact that by the time 24 hours had passed, I was, like, itching to play this game again. I was like, yeah, I really just, like, I just want another go at it. It's, like, an indication that the game is pretty well designed, I think.
Devil devastating blow.
Derp has been a very reliable arbalest. Now, where can I cram this painting? Found it. This is fun. So, ooh, scouting. Do I have another shovel? Good thing I brought 4 shovels. I also definitely would have run out of shovels if kleptomania didn't exist. Well, not definitely, but like there were a lot of obstacles here. Okay, so what's the... This is holy water, right? Used to purge evil and restore purity. Nope, that's like the regular item description. What do... Hey, remind me, anyone who remembers, what does the symbol angry red face with a white X on it mean? I don't think that's treasure. Is that cure a negative thing? Is that negative, quirk? That's not the buff symbol. The buff symbol is like blue wavy lines with an up arrow. It is cure negative quirk. So, like... Since sainthood's not great, I would not hate getting rid of any of those. The rest of these aren't the... Oh no, still obsessed with material things. So obsessed with material things, like, would still trigger, like, checking the same curios. I would just get the rewards for them. But, like, that's pretty bad. Soft is also not great. Ruins Phobe is medium. I'm gonna try and get rid of another negative Pamela Anderson trait. Don't quote me on that out of context. Wow. This, it's been a good run for Pam Anderson. You can quote me on that one out of context. I am here. Fish! Where is Bleed Business? Red Robber is a pretty cool character. I've rarely played with them. I feel like almost every time I've played, I've gotten one early that something bad happened to, and then I didn't see them again for a long time.
The ground quakes. Well struck.
Get rid of the dodge on this one fish. Ah, my body! I feel like that attack should be doing more damage than it does. But that might be me. Heal!
A brilliant confluence of skill.
Heal it second time. Now the character that can kill it can go.
A trifling
I'm just gonna take the gold. It's like the
But a
third
victory
jade, but like even
nonetheless.
if I had gotten all the jade, it would still be less valuable than this pile of 1,000 gold. So many torches in this dungeon. It's pretty unnecessary. So there's some kind of curio in here. And then I get to use the space on that shovel on the other side. Spooked him. Grave Robber's also super fast. We give Grave Robber like speed coat, I think. Kill the one that explodes.
A powerful blow.
So I think the Arbalest is going to shoot the stress dealer. That should be enough with the Blight to kill it, so I wanted to mark the other one with the Occultist. Nice. Not too too bad. From the game, I feel like I just heard like a school bell ringing. I might be having a stroke. Like this one. Much heal. Whoa! Critical 40 heal? I think that's a new record for Vasco. I don't think I've ever seen that much heal before. I guess I'll patch up ye old leper. More blight. This doesn't really do anything. Yeah, blight stacking is pretty good against those guys because they do have pretty high protect. Patch them up. I love Arbalests a lot. I don't know if I've ever said this, but I'm a fan. Ah, jeez, they always have one hit point left. Good dodge. Proud of you, Pamela Anderson. Hey, I got a new shovel. And 2 Ds.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be
So let's take a look.
beaten.
So there's like more curio. There's one. I don't think I'm going to bother tracking all the way back to the other side of the universe. I do need keys, so that's not a thing I'm getting rid of. I only have to get back... I should actually be fine to just eat this food, I think. I think that should be fine. So now this stacks with shovel, and this is that. And what was this one? Fish idol. This is another holy water thing, I think. I think it's another holy water thing. Alright, this way. Another mariner. Every time I think he's gonna do it, he doesn't do it. That's how he gets me. Every time.
The light.
Ah,
The
spook
promise
him,
of
jellyfish.
safety.
Got him. Do I need more shovels? Nah, but they already stacked since I was keeping that one until there. Like I knew there was an obstacle coming up, so I wasn't gonna like get rid of the shovel I had. The jellyfish are scarier than the stress dealers, and that is upsetting. Oh, there we go. They're pretty dead now. Oh, the occultist went first? Get dumpstered, fish man. You're gonna hate this. Yeah, I thought you wouldn't like it. Ah, the marbles.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and
So
insidious
at
killer.
this point, I don't know what the last curio is. Is it shovel related? I'm going to guess that it's not anti-venom. Is my guess. Now here's a sincere, legitimate question. Are the marbles more valuable to me than bandages or medicinal herbs? Probably. I think I'm gonna take them over bandages. It was just stuff. It was stuff all along.
The match is
Do it.
struck. A blazing star is born.
Yeah, we did get marbles, but like a class-specific item is worth like at least 1,000 gold on average. It seems like.
She is their queen and their slave.
It's a lot of health. Spooky Eldritch Lady. Ooh, that's a good start. Yeah, I guess just hit her. Does this do anything I want? Bypass stealth. Mark self, more speed. No, I'm just gonna hit her really hard. Oh, she dodged it even! Pamela Anderson. I am extremely proud of Pamela Anderson, if I can say so. I mean, like, she wasn't gonna be invincible forever, but, like, ah, crap. It's gonna be one of these, huh? Alright. Ah, the arbalest! Always the arbalest! Oh, that's not good. That's bad. Devour? Ew! Ew! No, please! Don't do it! Thanks. Signed, Vasco. I wish I could remember. I don't think the Grave Robber has, like, a position it's especially bad in. But, like, if I could, like, Demon's Pull, that would be funny. Oh, this one stopped being marked. That's my turn! No, I'm gonna hit this one. I don't want any diseases.
Executed with impunity.
If they want to keep summoning those, they can waste their turn on it. I had the most tranquil dream. Take more blight damage, idiot. Resist? That's an option? I can both dodge and resist that? Wait, what's the stat to resist that? I don't even care about that door. Alright, I think I won. Just heal this one, I guess? Wow, resist again. I mean, this is the level 1 version of this encounter, but I'm still surprised at how ineffective that has been.
Trade in the lifeblood of any port. And resume again now that the routes are safe.
So... yeah, all I'm gonna do is go back to the secret room. I don't really need, like, shovel or medicinal herbs. So I guess I could take these weird trinkets and maybe sell for more than that. And then... nope, we're staying here. And then everybody go back where you belong, just in case something weird happens. And then we're gonna camp just to see if we can get rid of some stress. And then I have like 12 food, so I should be able to do this.
Rats in a maze.
Rats in a maze. So, what do we got? Okay. Okay. So, we have... what is this? Gallows Humor. Self only. Minus 25 stress. All companions. 75% chance at minus 20 stress. 25% chance of plus 10 stress. That is funny to me. That is such a great way of capturing the idea that you tell like an off-color joke, and like if they like it, it's great, and if they don't, it's not great. It's a little upsetting. That's really funny. I was just telling my mom recently a story about how, like, that once happened on a work call where, like, someone said, I won't repeat it because it is a little off color. And I, like, laughed a little bit. And then, like, after I did, there was a pause. And the woman I was on the phone with said, no, it's okay, he laughed. It's like, who else is there? Oh, that's cool. Like, the antiquarian can make, like, weird trinkets appear. The grave robber can, like, get supply items. So it could get, like, bandages or holy water or something. That's cool. There's so much cool stuff in this game. So... alright, I guess we're good. I was all set to back that up with a weird, complicated plan that I didn't need to. Maybe I could get holy water. Let's see. What do we get? I think it was another key, because it's stacked. I literally don't need anything else. Does anything, like, matter? I don't have any, like... +2 speed in any battles that happen seems pretty good. Ooh, this is a good one too. Self only minus 20 stress and then like accuracy and crit boost? Huh. If you build the leper right, it can do whatever you want. That's not true. It's actually very limited in what it can do, but it does it very well. I don't think anything else matters, so... Pep talk Pamela Anderson. You're doing a great job. Pep talk the Arbalest. I'm glad you're not soup. Let's see if we get ambushed. Yup.
Secrets and wonders can be found.
On the bright side, we're faster. On the downside, that just happened. Let's see. So Arbalest wants... This is gonna be rough. Okay. Oh, that's good. Pamela Anderson just like wants to be MVP. That's just fact. I bet if we bring this ranged person to the front, A, they'll probably die to their blight, and B, they won't be able to do anything. Or I critical hit and tear them to pieces with an otherworldly tentacle. That is an option also. Oh no, you moved me closer to where I wanted to be. I got sliced and diced. These guys have dodge? Sure. Dodge and protection? I didn't think these guys were that resilient. Guess I haven't fought them like super duper often. Aw, that sucks. I really wanted that to hit. That one's dead though. Leper's a man of few things, but among those things, he is best at them. Yes, I think that's fair to say, Cat. I mean, so, like, notoriously, the leper has, like, pretty low accuracy. But, like, I think the leper has, like, unnaturally high critical hit ratio, which is, like, why the accuracy is so low. So if you make the leper more accurate, hits like a truck. Take this lousy citrine.
As victories mount,
that'll, like,
so
almost definitely get rid of. Every day we're shuffling. Made it. Well, this is the last thing we're doing in this dungeon, so... Achoo!
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Hey, some crests, I guess. Keys. Torches. And... It's not too bad. Got like 2 whole deeds out of that, but we did make like 15,000 on top of our actual quest reward. Got a level up in here. Actually, a couple. Hey, Cove Scrounger. A cultist learned how to scrounge in the cove. Because we were there. It's flavorful. Go to town.
A ray of sunlight.
Oh, all stress relief activities are more effective. I don't think that ends up being super important. Not really. It's still a positive. It makes me feel good on the inside. Oh, look at that! Zach for short got his rabies and his tetanus treated! Brr, brr, brr. Work. There it is. How's the stagecoach looking? Level 1 Hellion? Level 0 Bounty Hunter. Are you good? Are you good Bounty Hunter? You're like a medium one. I will say, it's a really nice touch, right? Demolition's thinking the same thing. That, like, when the Ray of Sunlight event is in place, like, the whole town just, like, actually lights up. And it's like, oh, like, this isn't such a bad place. Like, this is actually nice. Yes, I can't really update anything. I could go to the Nomad Wagon and sell some random crap. No, wait, I do that just from my inventory, right? Okay, wait, do I have enough for... What were the resources I needed to upgrade the guild thing? Oh, it takes like a lot of crests to do that last one. We'll get there. So I can't really do much. But let's get rid of... Do I need 2 marbles? Is a question. I don't think I need second copy of the stupid, like, blight resist skull. So let's sell that. Yeah, see, that's 750 gold by itself. It's not great, but, like, my alternate options were, like, an extra vial of holy water or something. It's pretty good. Debuff charm. Do I have one of those? I don't. I guess I'll hold on to that one. I think I'll hold on to the bag of marbles for now. It's worth over 1,000, but, like, just don't want to get burned again by losing an antiquarian and then also losing my marbles, you know? It's bad enough to lose your antiquarian. So let's unequip everything and take a look at what we might want to do. Plus 20 damage. Plus 10 stress, minus 1 speed. That's not a bad reward. Heck. Got the Vestal thing. What is this water shield? Man-at-Arms, plus move skill chance, plus stun skill chance. What stun skill does the Man-at-Arms even have? No, I don't want this. Like, mostly not a lot of super exciting stuff here. Shoes! Slippery boots! Plus 4 dodge. Minus 20 move resist. I think it's like go after the unstable flesh? I think that's the plan. So unstable flesh, like, you really want to have some statusy stuff. Because, like, that stuff is extra good against the flesh. That sounds weird. No, it should be on the screen. So, just everyone by level. Gotta have level 3 heroes, probably. I mean, I can bring level 4, but I think once they get past level 4, they won't do level 3s anymore? If I understand how this works correctly? I could bring Pamela Anderson, but I don't think that's probably a good idea. So I could bring, like... I want this Plague Doctor. It's a Plague Bearers. That's funny. I was gonna say didn't Crash die, but Crash was the lone survivor from that party, wasn't he? Huh. So let's bring Crash and Plague Doctor and... like a... There's not a lot of, like, frontline people who do status stuff, right? That's, like, mostly, like, 3rd and 4th position. I guess I could bring... Lindsay Longbottom's not terrible choice here. I feel like those are the moves I want my Plague Doctor to have, which means Plague Doctor should be in probably 3rd position. I could do some sort of weird multi-off healer team thing. That way I could maybe fit in something else. Like, do I have people at the appropriate level for that? Not like really. Not like really. Is it crazy? I'm actually just considering setting this team as it is. Like, Pamela Anderson's a little low level, but she should be, like, really good against the boss. I mean, like, Plague Doctor does, like, a little bit of ancillary healing. Still don't really have, like, a stress healer, but, like, I do have, like, a dedicated healer. There's a better move for Krej. Jeez, look at the quirks on this guy. Look at this guy. He has +2 crit, +5 virtue chance, +20% stress heal in Brothel, plus scouting chance in Ruins, and minus stress in the Warrens. On the other side, he believes he's possessed by demons. I don't blame him for that. That last run was pretty horrific. Experiences religious visions and delusions. I feel like that's a little bit closely related to the first one. Still has the yips. Plus stress against unholy, and will only flagellate for stress relief, which pairs great with that brothel healing bonus. If we look at I think it actually makes sense to switch Abyssal Artillery for Sacrificial Stab, move my healer to 3rd position. Oh, right. Can't do that while that window's open. If I change their order, they get a different predetermined group name? That feels weird. So if I do that, then he gets a bleed move, and I have, like, another person who can attack 1st position relevantly. I think keeping the minus dodge hex is probably sufficiently relevant. I like having demons pull just because it, like, messes up their positions sometimes. Might be worth like buying some camping skills for these folks. Help with the stress and the whatnot. 35's a lot. Okay. I would like. I think I would like Pamela Anderson to know Encourage. And get rid of Pep Talk, which is like just strictly worse in almost all situations. Encourage. Want them to be positioned nicely. Judge me if you must. So I think that's the only one I'll upgrade. But I have some extra money, and that increases the value of that character over a long period of time. It's really nice not to have to get rid of those negative quirks, the kleptomania and the other one that's very similar to the kleptomania. Alright, okay, yep. Let's upgrade that. I'll leave Demon Pull back a level. Bird Boy Bob. Gotta have that Plague Grenade upgraded. That's bananas. Like upgrading the heal, that's good. Disorienting Blast I don't extremely care about. I think I'll leave it like that, and then gotta get some armor for some of these folks. So that's... Does he have... Oh, he's got armor tinkers, so one of them was cheaper. That's nice. And then, sure. Upgrading weapons and armor is... Can everyone hit the back 2 spots? Well, Leopard definitely can't. Leopard just doesn't do that. But Pamela Anderson, Cratch, like... I could, like, replace Demon's Pull with Abyssal Artillery, but Abyssal Artillery doesn't actually do that much damage anyway. So I think, like, doing Sacrificial Stab on front boss component and having it, like, mainly as healer and debuff, and it can attack 3rd and 4th position. It's not, like, great. Birdboy Bob, great at doing that. Can Plague Grenade, like, both 3rd and 4th positions, very good. Pamela Anderson can hit, like, whatever she wants, basically. She's, like, not great at hitting 1st position, but, like, other than that, can basically do whatever she wants. I think that's fine. Alright, so everyone's ready to go, other than Trinkets, so now we have to do this. Crash, you get the... Oh, sweet, I get to upgrade him to the Strictly Better book. That's fun. And give him the Severed Head of Magical Healing. Good Boy Bob, I think I have some manner of weird Plague Doctor only thing. No, maybe not. So what attributes do I care about with Plague Doctor, exactly? Like increasing blight chance, maybe? It feels dumb. It's like a really good question, actually. Oh man, could give survival guide. Hey, actually, here's a good preemptive question. Who among you knows how traps work? Oh, right. We have Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson, like, wrote the book on traps. This one do is just, like, debuff resist. Good grief. No, this isn't Hag. This is the not the inchoate flesh. The next level of inchoate flesh. The gross flesh monster. It's like 4 spaces, so it kind of doesn't matter where you hit as long as you're doing like damage over time stuff. Speed. Oh yeah, I'll give the same things to Pamela Anderson. The like Grave Satchel and speed thing. That's fine. You get extra damage in 1st position, and is it better to give like a focus ring? Reduces his dodge by like a lot. If I had like a really good dodge trinket, I lost my Sun Cloak. I'm just gonna give him the same leper stuff. That seems to be working pretty well. I don't know what to do with the Plague Doctor. What type of enemy is the flesh? It's not Eldritch, right? Is it Beast? Could get protection. Could get protection and like minus stress. I think I'll just do that. This seems fine. I will go with this, and that should be everything. It should be everything. It's the Outsiders. Yeah, this one. I want to fight Unstable Flesh, level 3 dungeon. This Legendary Bracer seems decent. It's like a little worse than one of my severed heads. But if something ever happens to that, I got like a backup. Really, it's Eldritch. It doesn't strike me as Eldritch. I think this will be fine. Let's do it. Alright, so this is pig territory. It's a medium, so I'm gonna bring 3 shovels. Medicinal herbs are good. There's like some sort of like holy water. I'll bring like a holy water and like I'll bring 3 keys. I'm gonna scout it. I'm gonna scout it. Don't you doubt me. Again, I don't really have a stress healer. I do have a bunch of good like stress healing campsite things, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna bring 20 food and then like usual slightly too high number of torches. Think that's what I want. I think that's what I want. Wish me luck.
I could not store such a prodigious amount of offal, nor could I rid myself of it easily, possessed as it was by unnameable things from outer spheres. When excavations beneath the manor broke through into an ancient network of aqueducts and tunnels, I knew I had found a solution to the problem of disposal.
I would flush my undead pig beast down the toilet, like so many New York alligators.
The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
This ranks highly as one of my favorite narrator quotes. It's so like eloquently verbose and horrible. It just like perfectly captures like the entire tone of this game. The thing is more terrible than I can describe. Oh, look at this map though. Ugh. Yes. I think the thing that makes the most sense is I'm gonna like take a straight shot up to the upper left corner and then just like wiggle my way around the remaining thing and hope for some good explore chances if I need them. Immediately trapped. Solid start.
Watch your step.
Scouting! There's a decent scout. Curing some stuff. No immediate traps. That sounds fine. Did I bring any bandages? I did not. I forgot this was here for some reason. Well, moving on. Oh! Hey! What? How does it seem fair for all 3 of the enemies to have, evasion? Hey, here's a fun fact. So I'm gonna teach you 2 things that I don't think have come up playing Darkest Dungeon so far on this run. First, there is a skip turn button. It's over here next to the move. As it says under the description, past turn, hero will suffer stress. But did you also know that you can actually spend a turn lighting a torch in combat? Weird. I thought that took my turn. Does that not take my turn? I was pretty sure of that, actually. Hopefully Leper goes next, because Leper can fix this. Nope. Woohoo! Leopard? Could Leopard go? Sweet. Hey. Urgh! I wish that had bled it. That did some good damage. Apparently that only de-stealths one enemy, and that's not my favorite fact to have learned.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Significant healing. Just
war
kidding.
Can be healed, but never hidden.
Ow. Maelstrom! Oh, this one's not jazz. How hot is it, Cotillion? Do you actually have something to indicate, like, what the horrible temperature is inside your apartment with no air conditioner in this temperature in California? I didn't quite do what I wanted. I guess Plague Grenade will finish this one off. That's probably good enough. It's in the 80s. That's pretty bad. I think it's still about 82 or 83 inside here, and I got air conditioning on. It's, California can be a rough place sometimes. Oh, look at that, I can stab him. Is that what I want to do? Hey, wait, you didn't die.
Confidence surges
Yeah,
as the enemy
my
crumbles.
fancy air conditioner, which is basically a glorified noise box. This thing is the worst. I really hate this air conditioner. I have a personal vendetta against it. Hey, prizes!
Success so clearly in view. Or is it
Deeds?
of the light?
It's never deeds. It's full of bees? It's basically full of bees. Huh. Well, there's the boss. Kinda didn't expect that, actually. I was gonna go up there. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Did I bring stuff? I did. Well. Alright, I accept that outcome. Stress vomit pigs! It's a parade of vomit pigs! Why did it have to be vomit pigs? One time leper. Wasn't exactly what I had hoped for, but I accept. Darn, I wish I had targeted a different one of those with that.
Offensive. Well struck.
That's a pretty good hit. It doesn't quite kill it. It's gonna have like 1 HP, I think. It's rainy hot there. Ah, crap! Pamela Anderson has the runs.
Great is the
that one actually did die.
on its own.
Hey, but you know what? We have a log and we have leeches. We have leeches! Because Bird Boy Bob knows how to cure everything with leeches. A good bleeding with leeches will always cast the devil out. I learned this from Hysteria. A cartoon is not about teaching history to children. Crap. Wait, the leper has hemophilia. That seems especially bad. That seems double bad. Look, if you don't know how leeches cure the runs, I can't explain that to you. I think it's dead now. Yeah.
Slowly, gently.
Deeds!
This is how a life is taken.
Okay, so it's problematic that we now have 2 diseases. How does hemophilia work? That's not the worst. That's not great. I would like to get rid of that. But that could be worse. It's definitely more important to get rid of the runs. This sucks. The runs are terrible. Oh, God.
Squirming, contorting, and ever-expanding. This horror must be unmade.
Pighead can be not in front. The last, like, 2 times we fought this thing, Pighead was always in front. It, like, never even changed into anything else. That's weird. I think it actually makes more sense to target not a back position one with the Grave Robber's Blight. Because the Plague Doctor will already be stacking Blight there. So it will take more Blight damage over time. Some amount unclear about this. Oh no, it healed that 1 damage. Plague Grenade! Look at that.
Executed.
Oh, it didn't cause bleed. That must have like a low bleed chance. I thought that was sort of a medium one, but it feels like it never makes bleed happen. Yeah, if Ever Air Conditioner was working okay, it would probably be working a little better if the foam hadn't fallen out the window that one time. Whoops. Ugh, that's a lot of pig. Plague Grenade! Ow! Uh-oh. Ah! I hate the pig head, it's very annoying. Ah, crap. The runs. Already causing problems. Don't? Ah, don't do it. Does that do, like, move resist? Oh, stun. They do actually all have different, like, stats, too. Huh. Putting a lot of blight on that pig. Don't kill the pig. I'm trying very hard to kill the pig. Weird donut-shaped mass of teeth? Ah, jeez. Please heal. Ah, it's not, like, a lot when it's already bleeding. I think I'm actually gonna spend this turn just, like, doing a little bit of extra heal on self. Thankfully, Leper can do that. Good dodge, Leper, good dodge. Bone Zephyr sounds like a rude thing to say. Like, I don't think you can talk about a Bone Zephyr in mixed company. So it just says, you know, when making this thing, you think the owner would, like, step back and say, you know, maybe this wasn't the best idea. I don't know, I feel like the entire point of, like, all the story of Darkest Dungeon is, like, that should have happened a long time ago, but it sure didn't. It would be great if the Occultist was just, like, hitting just a little bit harder on these heals, but we've not been getting super lucky with that. There we go. That's more like it. 23, that's great. That character's doing okay for a minute. I think Leper's just, like, stabilizing here. Okay. It's not... Yeah, dodge. Yeah. Hey, wait, what's the one that's like an octopus face with like a pig leg on it? What's that one do? Oh, that's the... Oh, that's that one. Okay. I guess I just willfully avoided taking stock of what on earth that looked like. Thank you for the 2 heal. Very much appreciated. Crap. Oh, that's a good dodge. That's a really good dodge. I almost feel like if I... Hang on. 6 damage. Wow, that's a lot. That's 31 damage. Yeah, if I get like one good sword hit in here, like the third time this thing gets a turn is gonna die. Not sure that quite does it. The thing is more terrible than I can describe. Alright, now it should die pretty soon. Almost any turn it takes next will cause it to die. This is a perfect opportunity to heal the Grave Robber for 21.
Sedated.
Ah, it's the one that doesn't get killed by taking its turn.
It is as grotesque in death as it was in life.
I actually really like this boss.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and
This
insidious
is gonna take a minute,
killer.
isn't it? The gold stacks. Does that make sense? Do I care about that? Just in time for victory. Welcome, Ditto. Welcome. And thank you for sharing in this victory. There's something that I just find it to be a really interesting boss fight. Like, if you come prepared for it, it's not that it's, like, trivially easy, but, like, if you come prepared for it, then, like, you're fighting this really interesting battle that's way different than, like, normal enemy encounters. And there's, like, different elements of strategy to, like, the different parts having different, like, strengths and weaknesses and stuff. It's just very interesting. And I like that it makes the damage over time abilities of Blight and Bleed, like, relevant in a really interesting way, in that, like, it's very difficult to deal direct damage to that enemy, but if you just, like, spam, like, Plague Grenade, it takes just unfathomable amounts of damage every turn. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's a really cool boss fight. Okay, I got some of these. Kinda wish I had a bandage right now. God, what do I do here? No, we stack. I thought I had a full stack, but I didn't. So, what do I do? Take, like, painting over anti-venom? Anti-venom's relatively unlikely to do the thing. I could take it over, like, 300 gold for, like, a second here. Like, pretty soon. No, actually, I think I should probably try to wait a little bit before camping. Definitely staying here. Alright, onward. Let's see if we have to, Alright, well. Okay, he stopped bleeding. The leper is currently at 1 hit point. I'm sure it's fine. Is the Hag the worst boss or the Prophet? I don't know. It's actually kind of close. It's like, different bosses are, like, strong against different character types and teams. I don't know if there's, like, a straight-up just, like, worst, like, quote-unquote regular boss. Books, you say? Seafood. I mean, I could let Crash read a book. Well, there's that. Keeping an eye on my torches. Oh good, it's the Corpse Eater! At least I surprised it. I think Lazy Eye is the one that decreases ranged attack accuracy, which is not great on Bird Boy Bob, admittedly. Kind of close here. I definitely want to get Blight on the Corpse Eater, but I think the Corpse Eater is less scary than Stress Dealer. Hey, please, hey, Crash, do me a solid here, okay? Please heal for, like, double digits of damage on the leper. It's definitely not what I had in mind. Do I heal for 9? Yeah, I mean, it's true. I think Hag and Siren are probably in contention for most annoying bosses just because of how profoundly they warp, like, almost any strategy you have. Like, you have to form, like, a pretty dedicated strategy to not at least run a risk of getting, like, kind of messed up by that. Yeah, I'm gonna heal. Good dodge. Minus damage, minus accuracy. Woof. Alright, that one's dead. Okay, really though, Crash, like, help a brother out. That's more like it. Did I double stack bleed on my own leper? Oh, that's true. He has the, like, dramatically reduced bleed resist condition. Whoops. Whoops. Let's hit him with that. Oh wait, I can cure the bleed. Haha. Haha. Get wrecked, self. Ow. Ow.
Facing the abyss.
I didn't care for that. Well, I don't have self-healing moves, so... Heal for 3, I guess. Heal for more than 3? No, heal for also 3. And 3. Oh, jeez. Why? Why? Why?
Their cursed champion falls.
Okay. Okay.
Seize this
I don't
momentum.
have a non-combat way to stop
To the
bleeding,
tasks and
which is a problem.
the match is
This
struck.
accuracy
A
stone.
blazing star
That's
is
cute and
born.
all. So... I mean, I guess all I can do is, like, walk to the next room and camp. And hope that she doesn't bleed to death. Got there? Got there. Well, it's not how I drew it up, but you know what? I'll take it. You know what the most annoying thing about this is? Like, that was absolutely because of the runs. Minus 10% max HP is no joke when Pamela's already the most underleveled character here. So, camping time. We have like a bunch of
in
food.
tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Okay, gonna start with leeches. Targeting. Just make sure. Yeah, runs is the worst one. Healing Healer is annoying, especially when my healer is the occultist, but definitely gonna cure the runs with leeches. Got some wound care we can do. You know what else we can do is Gallows Humor. De-stresses self, hopefully de-stresses occultist. Okay. And then do some wound care. Probably just some more wound care, I guess? Anything that costs 1? Ah, pilfer! What did I get? Food! That's not bad. I accept. Ambush? We are healthy and mentally steeled for this challenge.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
So, I believe I would like to go north, and then over, and then maybe scout. Actually, no. I'll go over, and if it scouts, that might inform my decision, and otherwise I'll probably just go around. It's the food cart! Oh, dear no. Hey, disease resist! Congrats, Bird Boy Bob. Proud of you. I'm going to use...
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Let's do it. It's going okay. We cured the runs. Pamela Anderson didn't die. So we got all that going for us. I could, like, de-stealth that dude. I don't think it is extremely relevant at the moment. I think I just try to hit him with this AoE attack. Or not. No disease for once, right? I feel like I've gotten pretty unlucky with disease chance. I don't think this guy cares super much about what position he's in, but I forgot that I can't stab him all the way back there. I can reduce his dodge significantly, but I can't drop it to 0. But I think I should do that and let the blighters deal with it. That's pretty good. And then Plague Grenade. I don't think that's going to finish off the Madman, but he should only have 1 turn. So glad to have my normal max HP, despite my mortality debuffs. Oh, come on. Stop it. Hey, stop doing it. I think I'll just do the AoE here. Well... Hey, I think I'm gonna do the AoE, because I think I'm just gonna have the leper attack this stress pig guy, second position. So I'll just, like, top off his damage, because I think he should be able to kill it by himself. Let's go ahead and cure that annoying bleed. Then let's probably cause some new bleed, because that's how today's going. Yep. Oh, come on! Why is it like this? Oh, that's annoying too. It's not a huge problem, but it is annoying. Hey, it's finally my turn. Wow, that's really hurtful. What's the debuff it does? Bleed resist. Good! Yeah, I should definitely spend this turn healing, considering that the occultist is stunned this turn. Ah, that's a thank you crit. Thank you for that. Thank you, Bird Boy Bob. Good. Oh my god, leper so slow.
And improvement.
Oh my god, so much bleed. That's not even the one, the hemophiliac. Both have the same accuracy, right? So I think I want this one. Because I think I can just kill the swine spawn with the AoE attack and then just get some extra damage on the other guy. Yeah, that one.
Continue the onslaught.
The darts also debuff blight resist. The blight darts do. The blight attack decreases their resistance to blight, but I think that's the only Grave Robber attack that does that, at least of the ones that I have. I don't know them all that well, to be honest. No, not that one. This one. This one. Please. Thank you. Bleed every single time. Pamela Anderson has also been critically hit like 3 times in like 2 battles. Good.
As the fiend
Good.
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Good. Okay. So anyone who gets a turn is spending it healing the grave robber. Don't dare make Pamela Anderson bleed. Thank you. Good. There we go. Hey, a free key. Ooh, a piece of candy.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Minimal scouting. Let's do the thing where I open the chest. Ding. Wow, look at all those deeds! Those are some good deeds. Eat? Eat, Santa. Eat. Taking these. Do these stack? Oh, they do. Goodbye, single copy of Torch. I will miss you. Alright, Pamela Anderson, time to cure some stress. I know your favorite thing to do, contrary to popular belief, is to disarm traps. Ready and... Oh, jeez. I really had confidence there for a second. Not overconfidence, like normal confidence. And of course that caused bleeding again. Is anyone else exhausted today? I'm exhausted.
Glittering gold,
wow.
trinkets and
I picked up a
baubles.
bandage right after I stopped bleeding. It
Pouring
feels like an
blood.
insult to my intelligence. Do I take... Yeah, you know what? I think I'll replace my anti-venom with this. I wonder if we'll get a scout chance when we go in
The
here.
light, the promise of safety.
Oh, right. Horrible pig centaur. I don't think I'm going to like what happens next. Ah, jeez. Yeah, let's heal from that trap situation. Obviously bleed. Plague grenade. Just stab it. This thing doesn't have a lot of defense, it just has a lot of hit points. Ooh, good dodge! Good dodge, Quincy Longbottom 3. Yeah, don't love that. Admittedly, not my favorite. I mean, I think the pig centaur is like a bigger threat. It's already got blight for how many points? 5. I think it makes sense to do the hurt blight target thing. Yeah, I got a pretty good crit chance.
Devastating blow.
I think I just want you to use plague grenade. I could stop the bleeding, but I think it's important to get my blight on. Ugh. Don't want to move the corpse eater. Good. Good. It says Grave Robber plus Plague Doctor plus Jester plus Arbalest seems like a reasonably potent off-healer team. In theory, but I don't think any of those are particularly good in first position. I think Grave Robber you can get away with, but like all the other 3 struggle in like first or second position, I think. Yeah, as Ditto says, they sort of fight for the back 2 spots. Hit him very hard with my Buster Sword. Great. Look at all the things happening to that grave robber right now. So, currently at 5 damage per 1. I think I'm gonna do... So when I got a critical hit, I did 13 damage. I still don't think that's enough damage to kill the pig, right? Or no. Now it's doing 10 damage. Yeah, let's do the knife throw. Dang it. Never lucky. I should just heal. I could try and get tricky and, like, use the tentacle to try and grab the pig guy. I don't think that's a great plan. You replace Jester with Crusader? Yeah, I think that works. Just make sure he's got that. Wow, they all dodged. Proud of them. Just gonna let that front guy slowly poison himself to death. That seems fine. Yourself. Ooh, look at that. It's nice. And yeah, I think you're gonna suppress you. Look at that. Ooh, good stuff. I got marked.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharp.
Alright, he died to play, so he didn't leave a corpse. Fun! What is the light resist on this thing? It's pretty big. I think it's base like 90 or something, since it's already got like a debuff to getting blighted when I'm looking at its percentages. What's your stun resist? Let's give that a shot. Yeah, never use that move. Heal the Plague Doctor. Kill.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Jeez. Trinkets and baubles, am I right? I think I leave these, and then I use my medicinal herbs on the table, and then we see what happens. It was just food. I mean, I guess I'll, like, heal twice. I don't think that this is more valuable than keeping, like, holy water around. Wow, did you finish watching Onward Tech? It's so good, right? Like, I really didn't expect that movie to be that good, but it's so good. Hey, look, a thing for my holy water. This is a treasure, right? Now I feel like a What is this? What is this? Man-at-arms only. Plus 10% protection if in position 4. Position 4. What does the Man-at-arms do in position 4? What is that? I'm gonna take it. It's very rare. But, like, what? No, he receives more healing. He doesn't do more healing, he receives more healing. Which is even more confusing, because that's usually where the healer goes. No, that's a good point, Tech. I had not considered that. But hopefully she still enjoyed the movie, even if that was difficult. Like, this is my question, anime. Sincerely, is it possible for the Man-at-Arms to do physically anything from position 4? Because I'm not sure it can. Ah, jeez. Ah, boy. At least I didn't bleed that time.
Find no
Hashtag darkest dungeon things. Nothing here. Got a torch. dodged it, but it's the principle, you know? It's principle Feeny of the thing.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Probably, like, go in the middle and then, like, check out one of those hallways or something. What's the worst one of these? I mean, the vomit can do diseases. I've had quite enough of them. Let's try and kill him. Thank you. Good dodge. Kill a target. Good, good. Yeah, get that critical 2 damage, barf pig. Oh, nice. Nice. Bring this guy to the front? I think so. Ooh, good hit. I like to imagine that, like, luck's going our way because this team has sort of, like, figured out how to work together or something fun like that. So currently, that one will die to blight damage, and this one won't. I guess just kill that one. And then mark this guy, I think? I guess I could have tried stabbing him. Enjoy some blight.
The ground quakes.
Enjoy some Blight Flakes by Kellogg's. I don't recommend eating Blight Flakes, neither does the FDA. They can debuff dodge and speed, guard ally for 3 turns, give themselves... Yeah, that... I mean, I get it. I guess I understand that, like, they can sort of direct who gets attacked when, and then the getting healed for more is relevant. It still somehow seems unappealing. Does that make me crazy?
The wounds of war can be healed, but never
Pick to the
hidden.
face.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Ooh, scout chance. Okay. I see my path. I see that there are no obstacles. Kind of makes me want to replace these shovels, which is a little ambitious. But I think I'm going to do it. So now I will go west. The Shambler, huh? The Shambler seemed really susceptible to, like, blight. I don't know, I think I should do it. Chat's really against it, which is rare. Usually chat just wants me to do the hardest thing possible. Does a lot of stress damage. Yeah, but like the way this team is gone and I had to use the camping early, like these people have to rest in town anyway. I think I got a good shot at this. What's up, friend?
A star spawned horror.
Yeah, there's that. So. I think I just have to have the Grave Robber attack. I will do light damage. Move forward 1. Move back 2, and now we're mostly good. think this turn, the leper should get his attack. And now we're back where we belong, mostly. Alright, so now I can use Plague Grenade. Care about dodge? Yeah. What's the buff on this thing? Oh, that's terrible. Don't mark that guy. Stop undulating. Okay.
Decimated.
Definitely annoyed about that. So I think that's fine. I think it's more about actual health healing, and the occultist will take care of that. Please? Oh, Jeebus! Okay. Thank you, Cradge. Lone survivor of the ill-fated mission. Let's hew. Stop hitting Pamela Anderson. It's rude. Don't just have to heal self. What blight damage is this thing taking? 13.
Powerful blow. Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Really thought she was gonna come out virtuous. Right, I think if it takes a turn, it dies now. So it'd actually be nice if it would go right away. Oh, of course.
The very precipice of oblivion.
Don't. That's fine. Oh, you actually took your turn. Look at that critical 8 heal. Oh my god, would this thing take its miserable turn and die? Oh my god. It went last in the whole round. Thank you for that, Shambler.
Between worlds is no place for mortal man.
I kind of thought these things died with it.
Dazed, reeling, about to break. Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Man, my virtue chance. I just never seem to have anyone get virtuous. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Oh no!
Proposition in this sprawl.
We're so close to this. Okay. In that case... Alright, Quincy Longbottom. Wow. Okay. Okay, chat, you win. You win.
Grievous injury. Palpable
Nope.
fear.
Oh no! No, Pamela Anderson!
The sin is not in being outmatched, but in failing to recognize it.
That's brutal. I truly thought that we were going to win that. I really, really did.
A moment of clarity.
Like, I would not have gone into that if I thought that that was as hopeless as that turned out to be. I thought I was gonna get them with the Hue, but it did like 2 damage. None of this particularly matters. We're definitely going to need a new plague doctor. Rest in peace, Bird Boy Bob.
Can you feel it? The walls between the sane world and that unplumbed dimension of delirium are tenuously thin here.
So what did we lose? We lost like some random crap for Pamela Anderson. And what did I even put on the plague doctor? Very close to upgrading weaponsmithing. I just wanted to get my stupid ancestral thing back. Oh yeah, we gave like one of the stress books to... Yeah, that's right. What was the other item though? It was like the bad book of de-stress, and then something else. I don't remember. That was the No, that's what we fought the Shambling. That's why I was trying to get the thing back. But also, I thought that killing the Shambler killed the things, or I would have like structured that turn differently. But also, it was like tremendously unlucky that like the boss itself like went last in that round, so it didn't just die, because that also would have helped me restructure that turn a little bit. I'm really sick of losing trinkets in already bad situations. Alright, so what, doesn't care what he does. What's the cheapest one? Drinking? Oh, that's the wrong building. Tavern. So presently drinking, I'll tell you that. I could make it cheaper. I don't want to do that. Wait, does Crash have a restriction? He like only drinks or something, doesn't he? No, only flagellates. That sounds rude. Well, he can't flagellate right now, I'll tell you that. It says, I believe once you lose 8 trinkets to those things, you can fight to get them back. What do you mean by those things? Because I've lost them to dying, not like some sort of theft effect. It was at the stagecoach. Really gonna need to get a new plague doctor. Oh, look, it's the Shrieker. I guess that's the thing you're talking about. I mean, I was aware of the Shrieker. I didn't know that losing enough trinkets triggered that. Also, I definitely don't have enough level 5 characters. I could bring a bunch of level 4s. Is that a good idea, though? That seems like a bad idea. But I would get all of them back? It goes away after a week, right? Like, that's the problem. Like, if I could just, like, take my level 4 guys into a dungeon and get them up to level 5... You don't have to kill it, you just have to survive 3 or 4 rounds. Really? And then it, like, runs away or something? I could bring just, like, only characters that have healing. I'm not sure I have enough of those. I could bring, like, Crusader, Leper... Like... Bring, like, Crusader, Leper, Occultist, Vestal? I know it's single room. I've seen it before, but, like, not often. But, like, it will go away if I don't do it now, right? Like, I would have to wait for it to show up again. How bad of an idea is this? So, like, I would do... Like, this is the team I would bring. Do you get experience for this? I'd kind of rather you not. Oh, this event will stay on the map until you clear it? Okay. That's a horse of a different color. Okay, so we're definitely sending some level 4 people somewhere. What's this? Let's move them. Color's gloves is vaguely interesting. Really don't want to fight the hag right now. Well, I can't send level 4 heroes on this one. I have something of limited options. I can basically either fight the hag or do nothing. So let's explore the world where we fight the hag. We would bring Sprinkles for sure. Probably Hope. So we need to form a team that everyone can hit 4th position. I don't think with the people I have I can do that. I'm like Jester? So I would give something that, like, maximum boosts accuracy to Jazz, I think. Hey, Haggis, it's going medium. I took a risk I probably shouldn't have, and we lost a few more people. I really thought we could take the Shambler. Like, the team was working really well, and we lost some good people. Wow, just says he's got a level 6 Antiquarian. What's that even like? So I think I bring, like, this team to fight the hag, and then, like, immediately try to fight the Shambler, unless the hag thing goes extra bad, which it did last time. Well, here's the problem. This team actually still isn't very good about Maybe I bring... Because at least the occultist can, like, hit 4th position? So basically have all the things I would want to hit 4th position, right? That has 4th position... Doesn't... So pretty much be like that. The vulnerability hex I don't think does that much of relevance against her. Haga says, girlfriend just left, you watched Detective Pikachu. Better than you expected. I know, right? Detective Pikachu's pretty good. Is there anything I would change here? Weird buff thing. Relevant bleed thing. Relevant, yeah, no, these moves are better. Probably... No, I can't use that in 2nd position. And I need Sprinkles to be in 1st position. Wait, does she count as being in 3rd position too? Do she and the Pop both take up 2 positions? I think that's right. In which case Jester could hit her from there too. Yeah, because when I was, when Kui, the Crusader before, used his Holy Lance, he was able to attack her, and I don't think that reaches 4th position. So this should be fine. This should be fine. It's not great, but he can attack and, like, maybe make her bleed from any position other than front and back. I think is how that works. 2-3, 2-3. She can hit 4th position, and a nice thing here is that she and the Jester both have attacks that can also position them closer to the front to help make sure people are where they need to be. And he's got as many attacks as he can do, and he's got healing moves, and Jazz can self-heal. Alright, let's spend whatever money we have to armor these guys. Oh, they're all already armored? Okay. And then... just not messing around here. I don't really use that move. That's fine. That's fine. And then trinkets. You get the Severed Head of Healing and the Book of Don't Worry About It. What's that weird thing I just got? The... plus 20 damage, minus 1 speed, plus 10 stress. It's pretty good. But, let's see, for Leper... I do have plus accuracy, plus stress. Also just give Focus Ring. It's already got reduced dodge. That's fun. Do we have anything that just increases dodge? Plus 4 dodge doesn't quite seem like that's good enough. And I could give him the camouflage cloak. I just think it's really important to give him more accuracy in this team. So I guess I'm gonna do that. I mean, alternatively, I could just give him... What's the difference here? It's like plus 10 accuracy, plus 5 critical hit, or plus 8 this is probably better. Like, it's not quite as much upside, but, like, the downside's, like, way less severe. And then... Sure, plus virtue chance. I feel like I'm gonna need that. I don't really have super relevant things for the Jester anymore. I can give him the, like, plus 10% max HP Jester item. But then I feel like I might give him... Oh wow, I lost all of my copies of Speed Cloak? Didn't I have 2 of that? Jeez. Oh, that sucks. Maybe it's something that gives plus bleed chance or something? Just can't, doesn't feel like any of this is going to matter. Maybe I just give him, maybe give him like the plus protection head. Do I have that one or did I lose that one? I think I lost that one. Which is weird. I don't equip that one that often. Sure, whatever. Hellion gets plus bleed skill chance. So minus stress if torchlight is high, plus accuracy. Seems good. Although I probably want to give her. This gives plus 20% damage, but doesn't require first position. Or I could give Brawler's Gloves. It's 15% max HP. What does this one do? There's a bunch of resists, which is weird. Sure. Okay. All right. This is the team, I guess, taking on the Hag again. I mean, if we win, we can upgrade our weaponsmithing. That's cool, I guess. I don't feel good about this. Okay, somehow 2 of these people are bringing medicinal herbs. It's Pigland. No, wait, this is Mushroom Land. Mushroom Land. Bringing 4 shovels and not messing around. Bandages are okay. Medicinal herbs are good. Only water's, like, occasionally relevant. Bring another bandage. I'll bring... every 20 food. And 3 keys. And... torches. And a single anti. 35% scouting chance.
The knowledge of horticulturalism and its role in various arcane practices impressed me greatly. My licentious impulse gave way to a genuine professional respect, and together we began to plant,
alright, chap,
harvest, and brew.
Scale of 1 to 10, how poorly is this gonna go?
There is method in the wild corruption here.
Well,
it bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
It seems likely that the Hag lives over here at the furthest point. I think the game does usually default that way. I don't think that's just like weird pessimism. I think that literally is how the game works. That really wasn't worth the shovel.
Is only the first test. Now it must be carried home. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
He says, why did he have a licentious impulse looking at the hag? I can't answer that question. The Ancestor has questionable taste, though. This we do know.
Carelessness will
Jeez, there's
find
no way I'm digging another
clemency
grave
in
like
this
10
place.
feet away from that other one. That was so disappointing. There could be so many blockages up ahead, there's no way. Okay. This is an auspicious start. Make the one bleed that you can hit. Honestly, should probably just pile on one of them. I expected that to do more damage. Alright, I think that was a worthwhile use of my entire round. Less damage. Alright. Okay. I see how it is. I understand. Bling bling blong. It definitely looks more like a Muffin Man than a mushroom, right, Sarah? I'm with you on this. Excessive heat. Blight, how dare you? Just hit him. Okay, good.
As the fiend falls,
Rah.
faint hope blossoms.
Sure.
A trifling victory.
Trifling victory.
Nonetheless.
Hey, a map. It's the map, it's the map, it's the map, it's the map. Glad I didn't go that way. To the keep going through the hallway. Room battle! Room battle, room battle. Okay. Probably want the AoE one. Obviously, the stealth one dodges it. How about hitting both of them with AoE again? You just hit the front one. That's what you're good for, pal. Sprinkles has no time for anyone's garbage. Don't do the shuffle thing. God, blast it. I think that's actually okay.
Their formation is broken.
Like on the occultist's turn, he can sort of fix everything. No, I think we just waste a jester turn for this to work a little better. Good. Front one. Experience Beach. Ah. Hoping that bleed. No, that's not gonna do enough. You're the one who got hit by a whole tree. That
the bigger the
weird
beast,
time for a crit, but okay.
The greater the glory.
Come on, lady. How dead is she? Not dead. Stab.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Wow,
all.
a lot of prizes for that. A shovel. Torch I'll just use. Deeds, some gold instead of citrines. Screw you, citrines. And these will step. And then, in addition to that, there's also a treasure chest. Key. Wow, look at all those deeds!
Waiting to be spent.
Okay. We'll get rid of anti-venom, and also... Huh. Emeralds? It's pretty close between emerald and onyx. Of emerald. I could try to take these crests. I do need crests, but I already have 12. I feel like there will be more later. I think this is the compromise I'm making for now. So I'm up here. I would like to go this way, but I also want to. Well, I guess I'll have to do it after the trap because of annoying interface reasons. Good. Disarm the trap. Let's take 10 steps over here. I'm gonna switch back, and then I have the cure for what ails corpse. It was some food. Is there only a chance of treasure with that, with the antiquarian? Because I don't think that's true.
A blazing star is born.
Oh yeah, the yellows, as you call them, or citrines. They're used. There's something about them that I just truly hate on principle. Like, even though it is more valuable, like, I would rather get like 50 gold coins than like 2 citrines out of like a random pack in the road. Like, it's really annoying to me, citrines. Not a fan. I'm glad there's just like a ton of stealth now. I think I'm just gonna focus this guy. Apparently he's got like high protection or whatever. Let's heal. The Hellion, technically. See, that's more like it. Sprinkles is dedicated to the cause.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a
Personally,
virtue.
I don't find inordinate exsanguination to be a virtue. I don't know how chat feels about this. Please. Thank you. Good dodge. Guess I'm attacking the corpse now. You also attacking the corpse? You could self-heal. Ugh, this idiot isn't dead yet. I think I'm still supposed to heal. Now he's dead. Oh, by the way, I think everyone who I've seen in chat has already voted in the poll, but I do have this emote poll running right now. Input is very important. The determinations for what the most popular emotes are just keeps changing, so it's very important you make your vote heard if you want to make sure that your favorite emotes are accessible to the highest number of people in chat. Right now, the Hellion can hit 4th position, the other guy's dead. I also just bring him forward. Then the leopard could hit him too. Alright, we're good.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Jeez.
Foolish horrors.
I can't even like take this food. I have so much food. Gold. Torch, I guess. Want these press more than I want those 2 onyx? Kind of want that. I just suddenly find myself in a position where I like actually need crests and it's irritating. Oh my god, the deeds! Oh, and they stack. Oh my goodness. Well, don't exactly want to trek all the way up there to find that it's something stupid, but if somehow the boss is there, it's gonna be really annoying later. Okay. This empty sack, you got it. It's gonna be... Yikes! So, how's everybody doing? So these things have like super high protect and dodge, but not a lot of HP. He is kind of similar. I think I'm gonna try to have the Hellion take out that back guy. Meanwhile, Leper will just sort of do what he can to the front one. This is like way more damage than I was expecting. And finally, the middle guy gets the bleed treatment from ye old Jester. This one. Damn, that's upsetting. Came so close to killing two of them, which is definitely not as good as killing one. This is more than an exsanguination, maybe not so much a virtue, but adds a certain je ne sais quoi. Oh my god, the worries! Not the worries! Are you kidding me? Worries is like one of the worst ones. You know what I don't have? It's a plague doctor with leeches. Constantly have to apply stress healing to this poor leper.
A time to perform beyond one's
don't need an attack, but sure. Oh my god, these deeds. I'm gonna choke on them. Also should have kept the emerald, but I would have gotten rid of it anyway.
And insidious killer.
Oh my god. Well, I definitely don't need any more food, so I guess I'll take deeds instead of medicinal herbs. Does these do anything? No. Not really. Okay. It's just a bunch of slime! This one, I guess? Slimes bleed? Yeah, apparently.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Well, alright then. Don't stun my Hellion. Grief. I think it's better to kill the one outright. I think the other one can by itself summon new slimes, but I think they could do terrible things if left alone together.
Exposed to a killing blow.
I was hoping for an impressive critical hit there, but here we are. Heal the leper! Really gotta try and take care of this poor leper. Hey, look, an impressive
victory. Perhaps a turning point. These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
Guess I'll take a bandage. Yeah, I think that's where we're at. Okay. Sorry, Crests. I tried.
A handsome reward.
I kinda just want to leave. Okay, so... like, none of this stacks, basically. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. So...
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted,
deeds.
and purpose is made clear.
I need most among these. I'm not even sure. It might actually be crest, which is bizarre. I'm gonna take this instead of the holy water? Oh yeah, I can like use the holy water for some peculiar purpose I never understand. Yeah, this is definitely like a no money run, but like at this point, these specific heirlooms are probably worth more than money. There's a point at which like the heirlooms like stop mattering at all, which is mostly like once you've upgraded anything you care about in town. Oh, good. Heirlooms. Well, at least they stack. My god, I've never seen so many deeds in my life. I feel like a property lawyer. Where would I put it? Where would I put it? No. Yes, by all means, eat food.
The light, the promise of safety.
Nothing here. It's a long hallway with not a lot in it. Do you feel the tension? I feel the tension. Oh, it's just wolves. That's not so bad. How do I talk?
Dizzying blow to body and brain.
This particularly matters.
The blood pumps. The limbs
That was pretty
obey.
It didn't bleed.
Eradicated.
Maybe the leper can... She makes more sense. They're about the same. Do I know for sure that Hugh would kill this? Minus 50% would do 6 at the lowest. Let's get the front one.
Obliterated.
Can any of my characters beat dog speed? Obviously not. Ridiculous hypothetical question. Heal self.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Hit it very hard.
Destroyed.
Oh my god, where would I put it?
This expedition
Should I just get rid of the bandages?
Success.
I mean, where are we at? I'm gonna hold on to him a little while longer. I'm also, like, I can't imagine this being helpful. Oh no, they stack! Haha, get wrecked. Get wrecked probability, for once, in my favor. Alright.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay. Just focus this guy. I think still makes the most sense, like I did before. Oh, that's a pretty good shot. I think I should... Nope, not quite. Never quite kill them. They always end up with 1 HP. Ah,
Mortality
jeez!
clarified in a single strike.
My mortality is so clarified! My mortality is just so clear now! Bandages do cure bleed. I could have used a bandage there, but like I would only want to do that, I think, if I was getting rid of the whole stack of bandages. Just like a thing I could have done, but it wasn't the thing I wanted to do. Because hypothetically, the bandages also do, like, curio stuff. Which means treasure. Which I realize I don't have much space for. But that's not the point. The point is, the Jester can't do anything. Heal the leper. He got hit very hard. It's a pretty good countermeasure, despite the bleed.
A death by inches.
Can you take out Outlaw Bloodletter? He's got 1 HP, doesn't he? Let me just check that real quick. 2 HP. How ridiculous of me.
Their cursed champion falls.
That's more like it. I guess I can hit him now. Bleed? I mean... Now anyone can kill him. I really wish he had bled, though. Okay, maybe not anyone can kill him. Almost killed him, though. Of course he does. I accept. That's just so much food.
Be wary. Triumphant
like, jeez,
pride
that's a lot of food.
precipitates a dizzying fall.
I'm going to drown in food. That's not how food or breathing work, but I promise you, I'm going to drown in it. Scouting? I have a slightly better than average chance to scout. It's not really helped so far. Seems fine. No, it's one of those guys. Let's get rid of this guy's dodge. Then make him bleed his fungus blood. That's a frowner. I would have liked to kill that one guy. Ooh, Delicious has just installed NVIDIA's noise canceling thing on your 9.7. Oh my god, 2 of my characters have the worries now? I hate the hag. I blame her for this explicitly. How much bleed is that? 8 bleed? Great. Only voices. Weird. That's a weird side effect that feels almost like a bug. What do I know?
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
2 of these characters contracted worry in the same dungeon. Please. Thank you. Oh my god.
Success
Just
so clearly
what?
and
Is with this whole dungeon.
Or is it
What's the
merely
thing with this
a
whole
trick
dungeon?
of the light?
You know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the bandages behind now. Fun! Light is fun.
Wealth beyond measure.
Just light it, I guess.
Awarded to the brave and
Scout
the
chance?
foolhardy alike.
Okay. Hey, look, a pack. 50 gold coins. Guys, I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but I have a hunch where the hag might be hiding. I don't know what makes me think this. I don't have a lot of strong evidence, but what I'm telling you is, I think the hag might be over here. Let's keep swimming, proverbially speaking. Ah, it's a medicinal herbs thing. I got rid of that like a while ago, right? Yeah, alright. So, use torch. Ignore that. Fight dogs? Nah, I could dream. I could camp at the next place. I was considering this. I want to do this. I think that's right. I think I want to bleed this guy and then Iron Swan him and then have the leper try to cue the first two. That does horror, doesn't it? That's really bad. I probably should camp after that. Let's mark this guy. Come on.
Ears, blurred vision.
Oh my god, really? Ugh. Yeah, we're super camping. Would have been great if the leper could have gone maybe like a little sooner. Maybe a little bit earlier. Heal the jester. That's good, at least. Really do hate that man.
The birthplace of dread. Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Thank goodness for scouted empty room. We have like infinite food. So we'll eat a bunch.
Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Rats in a maze. So. The only one with actual, like, HP healing camp move is the one who can, like, stress heal everyone by damaging himself. I think we definitely play Every Rose Has Its Thorn. Guess we can have Leper encourage the Jester. Oh wow, this would be horrible in that next fight. Let's not do that. I think... Is this? I don't think that actually does what I want. I think it's like... Pep Talk Jester. Pep Talk Leper. Since they both have the worries and take extra stress. Ooh, I could use Tiger's Eye on the Leper, which would give him more accuracy and critical hit. Which maybe lets him one-shot the pot? I don't know. Please don't ambush me, please. Oh, for cripe's sake.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most
I couldn't catch a break if it was handed to me. Wow, that's extra bad. Well... I think that's all I can do. Come on. Get a critical hit on that once. I'm so annoyed that the occultist lost his turn. He was the one who most needed to move. Oh my god, he reinstilled the horror! Come on, man! Come on, man! I need you all to calm down. Can I have my turn, please? Yeah, it's always the leper that gets put in the back. It's not close. Stop. My god. Oh, and then he's stunned, so he can't stress heal. Are you kidding me? This is like the unluckiest ambush I've ever seen.
Be gone, fiend.
And now I can't hit that other gargoyle with Iron Swan. Come on, man! Come on, man!
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
God almighty! What am I supposed to do with this? Like, sincerely. Yeah, we're like 2 squares away from the boss.
A singular strike. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
That sucked, man. That, like, couldn't have gone worse. There's, like, no chance of key curio, right? Swear to God.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed.
What did I do? Like what did I do though? I don't feel like I did anything to make someone upset. Like I don't feel like I deserve this. He's full. Dude, I don't know. I don't remember meeting a leprechaun. I feel like I would.
A slathering testament to the powers of
My God. Yeah, you know what? Have at him. Put him in the pot. He literally, like, I got lucky enough for the occultist to go first against the boss when I really wanted to heal the jester. And then, I got 0 heal bleed. My life is just an angry meme now. Alright, Leper, you're up. God, that heals for a ton, doesn't it?
teetering on the brink,
that's the
facing the abyss.
Well, at least it wasn't 0 heal bleed. Jester go? Come on, man! What is with this? This isn't reasonable! All I needed was for the Jester, a notoriously fast character, to go before the Hellion, so the Hellion could be in position to attack the Hag. And then, for like the first time in her career, Hellion goes first! What is happening? Like, what is happening? This isn't cool! Oh my god. This is so profoundly far from cool, I can't tolerate its existence. See you later. Critical hit? Never. I went out of my way to buff this guy. Still can't hit the pot in one go. Don't know what to do about that. Why does she get dodge in addition to all her other garbage? Which of these does more damage? I think I just need to kill her. That is the thing I'm talking about! Do that! More of that! Oh, for Christ's sake.
Precipice of oblivion.
Can't believe the Jester. Well, there we go.
This is no place for the weak or the foolhardy.
Thank God!
But
like, holy crap, you guys. I mean, like, I couldn't do anything for Jellyfish, man. Like, Jellyfish, like, at the end, just, like, wanted to go. Like, Jellyfish was, like, trying to be dead there. Like, rest in peace, Jellyfish. But, like, I don't know what you wanted me to do. Jeez. God. More marbles. That's hilarious. The shovel's worth more than the marbles? They're probably not, right? Oh my god. Hilariously, that reward item there, that's a jester-only item. I like that it's tracking that Jellyfish was abusive when he died, when he passed there. No, Eldritch Slayer replaced Field Tactician, and Nikki has the fits. Well, isn't that just something? Without so much as a kiss my foot or have an apple.
Bad as they seem.
Why you be like that, Ancestor? Why you make the ominous laugh? Quincy Longbottom could not achieve a meditative state and became frustrated, and thus has an unquiet mind. However, also heals 50 stress and isn't hopeless. That's a confusing thing. Hey, Stagecoach. Level 2 Antiquary, level 2 Grave Robber, huh? A Blutomania. Okay. Well, I have a bunch of free spaces after like 5 people died today. So I'll take an Antiquarian and
go and seize
Grave Robber, and why not a Jester? Really kinky Jester. A really sluggish, kinky Jester. I have questions, but I don't want them answered. Weaponsmithing! And I need more crests. How did we end up in this place? I think I'll hold off. I think I'll save the deeds to upgrade this, or I think they might actually also be needed for experienced recruits. But I need crests. Bad hag. Yeah, I don't think I'm taking this level 5 team to go fight the bird. Because, everyone's like a little bit burned or dead. This guy with his worries. Ugh. God. Ugh. If the Jester hadn't gotten worries, I think we would have gotten out of that alright. This is not my beautiful house, nor is it my beautiful wife. You're correct, Haggis. What's level 3 experience for recruits? I'm not sure I understand the question, Demolition. The benefit, if that's the question, is that, like, if I upgrade the stagecoach and can get level 3 recruits, what it means is that they start with, like, level 3 weapons and armor and all of their combats, like, all 6 possible combat skills and all of them leveled up to 3. Oh, what's needed to buy it? Like, the prerequisites for that are that you have to have weapon and armor smithing and also instructor mastery all at level 4. Currently, we have instructor mastery at level 3, and we are some number of crests shy of that. Oh yeah, it's very difficult to do, but it's a pretty good benefit in, like, exactly the situation we're in now. Then I would like to name the new jester Je ne sais quoi. I don't think that's how that's spelled. But would you like to spell it that way? I don't care either way. I'm just curious. Alright, catch you later, Demolition. Probably just gearing up for the next run and then calling it a stream, I think. I don't think I can handle another round of, like, 3 characters dying. I'm not gonna pretend that fighting the Shambler was, like, all bad luck. Like, I got a little unlucky there and made a bad judgment call, but I feel like most of the other recent deaths have largely been caused by pretty unfavorable luck. Not exclusively, but largely. Just, okay. How you doing, Fuzzy Happy? Fruit has a butt ton of negative quirks. That's a good point, because they have, what, like, positive and negative quirks equal to, like, their level or something? Something like that? This one. Brain fog. Just a qual. I think it's... That's fine. There we go. That one. I don't know if anyone else wants to name new grave robber or antiquarian or anything. I imagine we're probably sending these, like, level 2 recruits on some kind of, low-level mission, is my guess. So what else do I need to do in town? Sprinkles could use a nap or whatever she does. Drink, I guess. Legislator's not bad. Have a drink. What's the upgrade for that? Nah, I need my crests. Okay. Jess. Is it more important to treat the worries or the stress? I think it's disease treating time. And like everyone else is mostly okay, only the people who just showed up. What's the current town event? The current town event is this one, right? 1 good week. Idle heroes get plus 200% stress heal received. It won't be extremely relevant, but it's not bad. Yeah, that is what the light ring on the portraits is. It's indicating that anyone who's, like, not doing an event gets extra stress heal. I think heroes also de-stress in the disease ward? Not sure if that's true. Can't really see their portrait to see if they still get the little halo. But my guess is no, but if that happens to be true, that would be nice. Jeez. Wait, what does Quincy Longbottom have? Oh, he has hemophilia. Yep. Let's just keep sending everyone to the old medical ward. Great. Alright, unequipped trinkets, and then level 3 Probably not so much. Just keep finding these marbles all over the place. Oh, what is this? Bleed resist. All Saints Day. What does All Saints Day do? I don't remember All Saints Day. It's something good, for obvious. Don't recall. Oh, free sanitarium. That might not be terrible. A bunch of people who are stressed. Maybe I do this one? Okay. So who do we bring? I do have like one level 1 frontliner person, right? Well, level 2. Duncan. And then... So the ruin stress isn't like the biggest concern? I definitely need... Where's she at? The cultess? I think that's pretty much required. I feel like I probably want to bring an antiquarian if I'm gonna do, like, a... That's what I thought you meant. Church is free. And that sounds right. I thought you meant that, and so processed it correctly in my head. So I think you get free church, which is, like, free meditation, prayer, and flagellation, which is why I was like, yeah, stress healing is good. So Man-at-Arms, Occultist. Probably want to get Neko leveled up, and then, like, Antiquarian? It seems decent. I think that's decent. So let's check, like, weapons and armor and skills. It'd be nice to get these upgrades. It's not time for that yet. Upgrade his stuff. Upgrade Neko. Upgrade Cultess. And then let's check on skills. I'd like for you to have the healing one. Probably get down. It's accuracy plus dodge. Yeah, probably get down. Antiquarian moves are whatever, they're not great. I can't heal from second position, but I think that's fine. It's still better than other moves. So Crush is good, Rampart, Retribution. Can stress heal with Bolster, huh? Isn't the worst. Maybe Man-at-Arms would have been a good one to bring to the Hag. Force them to put him in the pot. But if somehow he doesn't end up in the pot, he can spend his turns attacking it. God, that cursed Hag is my nemesis now and forever. Light stuff. What? Incision? I think so. Well, Incision is not great against the skeletons, huh? Maybe I bring the stun move? Oh yeah, I should get 2 stun moves. Multiple characters or most characters. Go with that one. Cultess. I could get the bleed move, but again, it's bad against the skeletons. I think it's just trinket time then. What does this weird rare jester thing do? Plus 12% death blow resist. Wow, that's especially insulting. Minus 25% stress if torch is low. Jeez, I hate this thing, it's bad. Dark Tambourine! Yeah, it was like, I like that the weapon upgrade for a cultist is better candle. Yeah, some of them are a little esoteric like that. Like, most of them have some kind of real weapon, but, like, candle's really, really funny in particular. Gestures is probably like knife, right? Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird occultist thing, right? Oh, this one is 2. Major chance crit plus stress. What a terrible item. Damage versus Eldritch plus damage versus Eldritch. You could give the Man-at-Arms the terrible Man-at-Arms shield. I guess I give the Antiquarian... Wait, can I just give the Antiquarian 2 bags of marbles? That sounds funny. Is that good? No one ever hits the Antiquarian. No one can kill the Antiquarian. Ah, you can't duplicate trinkets. I've never had that come up before. That's why I asked. I wasn't sure, but I didn't know of a reason I couldn't do that. In that case... I don't know, like... Let's make her faster, I guess. Oh, Plague Doctor. I don't know what to do with Plague Doctor anymore. Lost a lot of good trinkets. I'm gonna get him back from that bird next week. Hopefully. I haven't used a Vestal in ages. I've been using, like, mono occultists, like, all week. Just get your stuff out of the way. It's pretty straightforward. Wish I could scroll to the bottom as easy as I could to the top. Damage more stress. Yeah, I think I can get away with that. More damage, more stress, but also, like, less stress, and then, like, additional accuracy instead of some dodge. That's like an okay combination. And then, like, what do you want? Oh, by the way, Fuzzy Happy, I don't know if you voted on this poll. I'm probably going to close this sometime tomorrow, but I'm trying to figure out what are the most popular channel emotes, because I'm trying to figure out which ones will stay as tier 1 sub emotes once I put up new ones, because I commissioned some to do bit rewards for people who cheer bits on the channel. Give her plus 20% protection at the cost of 2 speed. I genuinely have no idea what I want this character to be, like, improved at. I mean, I don't think I have anything extremely relevant is the problem. Do I have... I mean, I could just give, like, better blight chance. It's like extremely underwhelming. And then maybe just like more HP. It seems like tolerable. It's not exciting or anything. Yeah, that seems about right. Sort by level. So, outside of this team, we got a couple low-level people. We got some people roughly around level 3. And then we have, like, some people hovering around 4 and 5. I don't think this will be enough to level most of these characters up to 3, but we will have a level 3 Plague Doctor after this. And then Duncan continues his slow march towards the end game where he's been preparing all along. But we're gonna take on the Ruins for the first time in a while to get an All Saints Day event, and also this weird bleed resist charm, I guess. Wow, actually, this is pretty cool. I mean, it's a level 3. I don't think I really have the resources to set up for this right now. But this Lucky Grave Robber Talisman is pretty cool. Plus 12 dodge, plus 10 ranged accuracy. That's neat. But yeah, like I was saying, I think the game plan is we will take on the ruins, gather the holy relics, try to get some crests. We're gonna need them, and then try to level up a couple more characters, I guess, to level 5, the like in-game week after that, and then go after this bird who has a bunch of my crap, and then after that resume our regularly scheduled trying to just like build our team over time. Sound like a plan? It sounds like a plan to me. But for now, I'm gonna leave that there. And while I wrap up, here's a reminder: these are what the new emotes look like. Because you may not have seen them if you haven't been watching them lately. I've been showing them off because I love them. But also, behind me is the couch where a secret Squirtle resides. Can anyone in chat, can any among you tell me where I have hidden a secret Squirtle? Does this actually cover anything that might be relevant? No, you can still basically see where everything is. I'm glad you liked the Rect one, okay. I'm actually really glad that by some point today, every single emote had at least one vote from someone as, like, one of their favorites. That I appreciate. I'm also glad that Confetti Cannon is consistently popular. Same with the new Love Narwhal is very good. This looks like a pretty solid distribution of votes. This is kind of where I thought this was going to settle. Currently, it looks like Confetti Cannon, the Happy Narwhal, the Treasure Chest, Secret Squirtle, and the Finger Guns emote will be the 5. And that sounds pretty good to me. I think people will be happy with that one. I love Fingers Vasco. Worked really hard. So, like, the original sketch of this was already really good, don't get me wrong. But, like, I really, like, the face is so good. And, like, originally, like, one of the fingers was, like, kind of, like, on his chin. And I was like, no. The face needs to be entirely visible. And she, like, moved it a little bit. I was like, no. Just basically put it in the corner. Gotta see the whole face. Fingers are secondary, despite their importance. Look at this guy. Also, I don't know if everyone was around yesterday, but I pointed out a behind-the-scenes fact that I specifically asked that the finger gun emote be pointing in that direction so that it will be facing opposite the booty treasure chest, so the finger guns can point at that booty. Yeah, Rex turned out really good. I was really concerned for a while that the text wouldn't show up, but I think it's going to be okay. Like, I think that will be legible. If nothing else, you definitely get the clear impression of the ship. But yeah, I'm really happy with all of them. I know, like, sometimes when I commission them, like the Vasco Lost with the telescope, like, I know it's, like, kind of for me. I know no one's asking for this, but it's good. I like it. It came out well. Alright, so we got some guesses in chat. Behind Great Ball, behind Vaporeon, behind Eve, between Vaporeon and Pokeball. Interesting. Got some really specific guesses. We're going to have to break these down. Alright, so. First one is. First one we got behind Vaporeon. Also, behold this fancy pillow. I need it for my back, because I am an old man! Alright, so, behind Vaporeon? Not this time. Then we've got... The next one was... Behind Eve, and then between Vaporeon and Pokeball. So between Vaporeon and Pokeball, nothing there. Behind Eve, nothing there. Then, under Eve, it's a reasonable guess. Under Eve we have small narwhal friend. Then we have under the Red Power Ranger. I think that's the last guess. I have to tell you, it's technically behind the Red Power Ranger. But that's definitely our closest guess. Because behind the Red Power Ranger, Secret Squirtle. Behind the Great Gull, it was on top of the Ultra Ball behind the Red Power Ranger. Yes, that is a Mega Force Red Power Ranger. I got him in an arcade because, again, I'm an adult. I like that I immediately contradict my previous statement that I'm an old man by telling you that I won a Power Ranger in an arcade at the age of 32. No, I guess I won that a couple years ago, but close enough. Anyway, I think that's all the orders of business. I think I might leave the poll up until like noon tomorrow, but I think it's pretty safe to consider that those are probably our 5, and I'll fuss around with putting the others up as bit rewards. So get excited because very soon we'll have some new emotes, and next week we'll try to recover from this. I mean, we technically got revenge on the hag, but truly at what cost? Can we have a moment? Can we have a moment to appreciate, though? I mean, we had a lot of bad luck and also just a lot of bad things happen today. But at the end of the day, that Hellion came through for us. She rocked 2 critical hits in a row, dealing like 60 damage to the boss. Like, that could have been a huge disaster like the previous run. But in the end, it turned out okay. Not great, but okay. Seriously, she won a Flareon plush in an arcade machine at an anime convention as a full-blown adult. I mean, obviously, I just think that's awesome, because I just told you that I won a Power Ranger at an arcade. I mean, yeah, arcades are fun, but, like, spending money to win prizes at an arcade is questionable. But yeah, like I said, I think that's all the orders of business. Thanks to everybody for watching and for all the moral support that we definitely need. I'm gonna fire some. Thank you, Sprinkles the Hellion, for totally wrecking the hag. GG. I guess I'll have to put up a poll at some point in the week. I meant to prepare that for the stream, and I forgot to do it. We might do Slay the Spire on Thursday. There's a couple other things I'm considering doing. I'll let you guys vote. I'll put that up on Twitter. Follow me at Vasco the Gamer if you want updates on when I go live and things like polls and stuff. They always go up on Twitter. Yeah, so I'll see you guys Thursday for something. Next Friday we'll be back with Darkest Dungeon, and hope that people don't keep dying. Jeez. It's been a rough time. In the meantime, everyone enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks again for hanging out. It's been a lot of fun. It's been really nice to have a bunch of people in chat tonight. You know, sometimes people are busy on the weekends. Even in quarantine, you may have better things to do, and I don't begrudge you that, but I'm always happy to have you here. And on that note, thanks for being here. Thanks for being you. And I hope to see you again soon. Signing off for some more Darkest Dungeon is your Captain Vasco the Gamer. And I'm definitely not a hobgoblin. I don't know why people keep saying that. Jeez.